All right, guys, Josh Carter here. Got James. We're going to be going over our new Hobie Pro Angler 14 360 total setup. I mean, we are completely done, basically, except just maybe one or two little odd and end things that we need to finish up. But tournament ready, she is complete. So we're going to dig into this and show you guys how we set up our kayaks for the 2022 season. All right, guys, like I say, we're gonna go over this, the Pro Angler 14 that we rigged out for the 2022 season. Both boats are identical. I mean, we rigged them out exactly the same, how everything is done. We just kept one on a trailer. Actually, we just finished shooting the trailer video. If you ain't seen that, I'll put the link up top. We just finished shooting a trailer video, so we wanted to show you guys what it looked like without with one and all that. So anyways, we're gonna go over everything here from front to back in full detail and show you guys how we did everything. All right, so James, you can jump in here too anytime. We're basically gonna be going over, you know, we got the bow mount for the one objective bow mount for the motor guide system.
Yeah, we added nav lights here.
Yep.
On both sides. Then we done the release system here on it.
So
we'll be doing a full video on just that. We got some stuff that's going to be coming out just for that. And then we got our deck mat kit. Put all that on here.
Well, it's kind of wet right now because it's been raining and we had to wash the boats off. But in the other video I did with installing the deck mats, I think I showed a little bit about it. I don't know if I did or not, but you can see like the one objective kind of written out. It's pretty cool. Dugout helped us out with getting that set up. So.
Yeah. Then we have our dual graph set up. We have the Humminbird and the Garmin. The Garmin is for the pan optics and everything like that. And then the Humminbird, we have our 360 over there. We've got our new 360 mount over there as well.
And all you got to do with that, and like I said, we'll do a video later on this, but all you got to do is pull that pin up in your 360. You can turn it up and then lock it with the pin, and it's up and down, you know. Yep. So it's out of the water.
And it stores either way.
Yeah. So if you're pulling into the boat ramp or to the bank, you need to pull it up real quick. Super simple to pull up. Also up front here, James, I don't know if you were going to jump into it or not, but we got a new way that we're mounting our graphs that doesn't involve buying two of the Hobie plates. What are the Hobie accessory plates or whatever you call them?
I can't even remember what the name of it is, but it's so you can tilt it and everything like that.
Yeah, so you adjust it to where you want it, and then you can through bolt it.
Yeah.
And then all you need is one of the Hobie H-rail mounting plates.
Yeah. So. And then we got our handle here for our deployment of the motor. So it just pulls that right there and then pulls that down. And then we got our puck over here.
That's for our 0.1 for our 360. Well, I guess you call it 0.1. What do they call it? Humminbird calls it.
Yeah, you have to have it for your 360 to mark waypoints, you know, through the 360.
Yeah. And that's just a bracket that we made that goes on to some Yakutak 90 degree mounts. So
we'll do a video.
Yeah, we're gonna have everything you're gonna see that's extra here. We're gonna have a video breakdown on everything there. So
then we got our plate mounted in here, and we have our fuse block and everything like that mounted in this portion of the kayak. So we've got USBs, we've got lights, we've got all of our graphs come in here. We ran 8 gauge to supply all of our main electronics on the front of the kayak, and all our lights and everything like that. We actually have a little switch panel that we made right here on this side.
Yeah, and these are all just little, like I say, just little push buttons. So super sweet setup there, and all that is just the mounting plate for the H-rail. So we really utilize that a lot on a lot of this
Yeah.
mounting, mounting a lot of this stuff. You kind of got to. So we also just put in like a little hook here to hook to our pedal drive system. Yep. Just in case, you never know, flip a boat. And
yeah, and we already have a video on that with a couple of little odd-end things that we did.
Moving back here,
we got the Fishing Specialties Panoptics mount. Works really, really well. We done a little bit of modifications to it just to shrink it up and do everything like that. We shimmed it up because it seems to walk with these. Depends on your rail, so you might have to shim it or whatever like that. We've got our under-seat storage caddy. That's a new product that's going to be
Do you have a box back there we can show them? And this right here, yeah, this is going to get released pretty much right after this video, but it gives you the ability to put 6 3700s in there. Also, the dividers you can take them out. Yeah, so like James, you run 6 3600s. Mm-hmm. I run 3 3600s, and I take these out and I run a bigger box in there that I put just my worms in. You know, so it's however you like to fish and how your setup is. You can change it around, and I mean you can put the 36, 37, but we design it to fit the 3700s. So you can put more storage under your seat there, and then and what it does is frees up more space in your box if you want to bring in more tackle. If you're like us and you love to have everything that you own in your kayak. So, but yeah, that's gonna be in a video this week, and it'll be up on the website. It's going to be limited quantities at first. Yeah. So it's going to be first come, first serve, real quick. Yeah. On those, I have a feeling. So. Yep. But go ahead, James. You can hit it. And then what we did was we took a DeWalt roll around box, like just a toolbox, and we converted it into our tackle box. It's because it's got a easy slam latch. We added some things here just so we could put the Hobie pieces on here and latch it down. We also mounted our Panoptics in here that is removable, so we don't have to have it on the boat all the time. So we just made this little plate. It slides right down in here, and you can take it on and off, and we cut some little grooves. Power hooks into the side of our battery box, and we're good to go. So it's easy removable if you're fishing a river and you don't need it, or fishing in areas that you don't need this. It doesn't have to be on this kayak. You can use Velcro straps or anything like that on just to hold the cables in place. Yeah, because that's what we kind of did on our other kayaks, was we ran everything through the hole, made it where it had to stay in the boat. Yeah. And we just didn't need it all the time. Nope. So now we can take it out of here and it's clean. It ain't like a bunch of... Save the weight. Yeah. You don't need it. Or if you needed to put it on another kayak, well, you can take this right off. We could pop this off and take this box and this box, and we can transfer it to any kayak that we wanted to go fish out of. Yep. It's pretty much that simple. And on the back of this toolbox, we added some rod holders. We just put a couple pieces of stuff back here, and ran 6 rod tubes back here. We tilted them a little bit just so we have a little bit more lean, and so the box would open without hitting our fishing reels. Y'all have probably seen the video of this battery box. If not, we'll put a link in. Yeah, we'll put it up top here. We'll put a link in the video so you can go check this out. And all this is, so it's you can run 24 or 12, and we have their battery just to run our electronics. So there's actually 3 batteries in this box if you haven't seen the video. And that's to power our NK back here, our NK 180. I forgot that. And our power poles back here. And that's pretty much this side of the kayak, at least. Yeah. And this side here is just pretty minimal. We did I utilized one of these because I couldn't find any of the Yak Attack ones. The Yak Attack ones anymore. So I just took one of these. I put this Mighty mount on here and made it actually fits perfect on there. So I almost recommend this just because you got a little bit more room and a little bit more flexibility with it. We also used the same piece that we used here. We used them here,
and mounted the catch board keepers here. We put 2 of them on here. We just thought it was a little bit more stable. These things rode all the way from Texas exactly the way you see them right now.
Yeah, they never slid, never.
Yeah, they're in there. It's actually really easy to put in and out from your seat. The only thing that I would suggest, if you do, put them as close as you can together. Just because it does have a little bow in the kayak, it just makes it a little bit easier getting in.
Yeah, you can see the bow and the rail, so you put them close together. Because I was having issues at first when I first did it. I didn't have them close enough together. But if you watch our video where we fished day 1 of Fork, you can see James and I taking our catch board in and out of there. It's it's one-handed. You know, I mean, it's super easy. But I mean, that's basically it. I mean,
yeah, and I mean, there's another look at that mount. Like I said, we're going to be doing full in-depth videos on every one of these products that we have that we're going over on the kayak.
Yeah, it's
so.
And I mean, also one thing we didn't show either was the osmium lights that we're running right up here. For one, you can see right there, and we're going to put more in the rails here. Now this idea we kind of stole from Dugout Baits and them. We seen them doing this and we really liked it, so we kind of added our little touch to it and where we're going to put them and all that. And then kind of talking about the lights, James went over them earlier, but that's what we did here. Was we just put the navigation lights in and run them through our mount. And I guess we can do a video on that, showing people.
Yeah, we could do a video on how we did it, and like there's only one hole. We tied them together on underneath this mount, and then right where your Hobie symbol is, where we drilled a hole. So if you ever needed to, you could silicone that hole up and then put your Hobie sticker back over top of it. Nobody would even know any difference that it even had lights in it. So, I mean, this is really easy, but like it would be a good video to do.
Yeah, and I mean, like say, because you know some people talk about they like to have their lights on at night. In some states, from what we understand, require you to have it now if you have a motor.
Yeah.
So, super easy to do. So, but other than that, I mean, that's basically our setup for 2022. Some of you guys might ask questions too, like, hey, why are you running 360 and why are you running the Panoptics when Humminbird has their live scope kind of deal? I don't know what Humminbird calls theirs, but and basically we've already had the Garmin.
Yeah. So
it was senseless for us to go buy a whole nother system and all that. So we already had the Garmin. We were familiar with it, and plus just watching videos, it didn't seem like the Humminbird was there yet with what the Garmin was. They're close, but it wasn't what Garmin was. So, but we really wanted a 360 for practice. It's a great practice tool. We really ain't been able to really utilize it yet for the last 2 events.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a great practice tool for the summer events, and you know, finding those deeper brush piles. And the thing is, you can go up, find it, and then use the live scope and point over to it and see what fish is on it. So, but other than that, I mean, that's basically it. I mean, we got the typical odd and end stuff like the buckets here, and we got one on each side, and then you know. But I mean, we're able to basically carry anything and everything that we need to carry on the water.
Yeah, and some.
Yeah, probably too much, but we're able to get everything out there. So. But all right, guys, it's starting to rain on us. We just wanted to get this video out for you guys. I know we've gotten a lot of questions about when we're going to show our kayak videos and rigged out and all that. So I hope that we went in depth on everything for you. If you got any questions, put them down in the comments below. If you want us to go over some more stuff or shoot a video on anything else that you see here that maybe we didn't cover. But like I say, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We have got several of these products that are getting ready to come out, getting released this week. So you'll see them on our Facebook. Also get signed up for our newsletter at oneobjectivebf.com. You can sign up. We send a newsletter out once a week on Fridays around 11:30 Eastern time. And it's all the new products, all the new videos, all that stuff. So, but like I say, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you later. James, let's lead them out.
And I hope to see you on the water.
See you guys.
See you.